Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Umbrella Programming. Please do subscribe my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss about slice operator. So wherever in this video, I'm going to discuss about slice operator theory. In the next video, I'm going to discuss programming of slice operator. Okay. So now we are going to learn where slice comes into existence. Wherever order is important, the slice comes. Order is important, then indexing and slicing is applicable. So order is important in list, strings, okay, tuple. So indexing and slicing is applicable for these three. Indexing and slicing is applicable for these three. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about slice operator theory. Some points to be remembered to get exact output for a slice operator. Okay. So slice in a list. I'm going to discuss slice list. Okay. I have a list 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is my list. So slice, open, close, colon, colon. Okay. This is the first value here is a begin index. Begin index. Here comes end index. Here comes a step value. Okay. Everything in slice is based on step. If the step is 1, it moves one step, one by one step. The step is 1, it moves one step. If the step is 2, it moves 2 steps. Okay. So now I'm going to discuss the step. The theory is around step. Okay. If step value is 0, then we are going to get a value error. Step should never be 0. Step is 0, we are going to get a value error. The default step value is always 1. The default step is always 1. Okay. If step value is positive, like I took my list. So begin, providing begin value is optional, end value is optional. So step value is 1. So that is the default step value. If I took 0 as my step, then we are going to get a value error. So begin value is optional, end value is optional. If step is a positive, it moves in forward direction. That is from left to right. It always moves in forward direction. So if step is positive, the default value for begin is the default value of a begin is 0. The default value of end is length of list minus 1. The default end value is length of list minus 1. Okay. So when the step value is positive, if I'm trying to provide the end value as step is positive, I'm trying to provide the end value as 0, then my output will be empty list. Then my output will be empty list. Okay. So I'm going to take another paint. So in this I'm going to discuss if step value is negative, it moves in backward direction. That is from right to left. Right to left. If the step is a negative, it moves in backward direction. That is from right to left. Okay. Step value can be both positive and negative. We can take step value as a both positive and negative. Okay. Here I am taking my step value as -1. If the step value is -1, So here my step value is -1. If the step value is -1, what happens? Begin value is the default begin value is, let's talk about default begin and default end. The default begin value is -1. The default end value is minus length of list. Okay, minus length of list. Here I took my list object variable as L, right? So I provided it L. That is it. So if step is negative, step value is a negative, okay, it moves in backward direction, backward. Okay, now I'm providing my end value as, now I'm providing my end value as -1. Now my output will be empty list. Now my output will be empty list object. Okay, let's learn the theory in simple points. Step value 0, we are going to get value error. Step value, default step value is 1. Default step is 1. Step value can be, step value can be positive or negative value. Okay, if step is positive, if step is positive, it moves in forward direction. It moves in forward direction. That is begin colon end -1. Okay, the default begin value is 0. Default end value is length of list. Okay, default end value is length of list. If step is positive, it moves in forward direction. Okay, it moves in forward direction. If step is positive, it moves in forward direction. Now end value, I'm providing it as 0. If the end value is 0, okay, if end value is 0, then we are going to get empty list object. If end value is 0, then we are going to get empty list object. Now if step is negative, if step is negative, it moves in backward direction. Okay, that is from right to left. Okay, if step is a negative, then it moves in backward direction. That is begin colon end +1. The end value will be end +1. So in the next video, I'm going to explain some examples so that we can discuss about 10 to 11 examples of step, so that you can understand how this step will work. Okay, begin colon end +1. Okay, the default begin value, so here colon -1, I'm taking my step. Step can be both positive and negative. Default begin is -1. Default end value is minus length of list. Okay, default, if step is negative, it moves in backward direction. Now I'm trying to provide my end value as -1, then -1, then my output will be empty list. Okay, these are some of the points to remember about step. In the next video, I'm going to explain with some examples. Please be thorough with this step description. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Please